everyone, and welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival. I'm your host, Carol Kahn. We are coming to you live from Yavapai College at Sedona campus, and we'd like to thank our sponsors, Northern Arizona Healthcare. And joining me now is Daniel Wyland with the film 27 Children. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Yeah.
This is an amazing film festival.
You know what? We were just talking, and how many times have you been here already? You've been here?
This is my second time. The first time was 2016, but there was a short called Condemned. It was a story about death row inmate telling how the journey, how he got there, and the filmmakers had some kind of 8mm film, and they incorporated in my monologue. My monologue was like 22 pages of, like, it's just me talking. It wasn't like a different location. It was me in front of the camera telling the story, my life story, kind of my character life story. When I got word that I got into this film festival, now as a director, writer, cinematographer, I was like, there we go. That's a complete circle. I'm here.
It is. Well, welcome back. It's so
Thank you.
good to have you back again.
Thank you.
As a filmmaker, and again, like we were just talking about this, but it seems like you have immersed yourself into several different roles as far as an actor, a writer, director, cinematographer. So is there any one area that you seem to like the best, or is it all together things that you enjoy doing?
Like before everything else, I'm a director, because in 2016 when the short Condemned, where I was part as an actor, and the other short that I did as a director, writer, and second camera, that was the year when I decided not to act anymore, because I found being behind the camera it's more challenging, and you'd have a little bit more control on this kind of. As an artist, you have a little bit more control and more opportunities. Mm-hmm. For that reason, I'm a cinematographer, because it's something about directing. Like, a lot of people think they can direct. They just jump into it and they start directing with no experience. Like, I think I can see the movie in my head and just go ahead and tell people how to do it. But as a cinematographer, it's not that easy. You pick up the camera, what are you going to do with it? Because if you don't understand composition, lights, framing, it's really hard. It's not gonna look good, right? So you hire a cinematographer. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be a cinematographer, and I'm gonna expand my time on movie sets, while I will learn how to be a director in my head with no pressure, because it's not my project, right? As a director, because I had other shorts, I screened at Beverly Hills Film Festival, Richmond International Film Festivals, and then some other good film festivals, and it's such a pressure when you direct, you write, you shoot, you edit, you take care of the costumes, you take care of do the casting, because it's a short. Right. You're not gonna make money on it, but you bring people around and try to convince them that you're worth their time. So that's why, and then as a cinematographer, I like to work with my own footage so I can see what exactly I did wrong. Mm-hmm. We learn from our mistakes. Like, other people's mistakes, we just kind of, no, that's your mistake. You push it to the side, kind of. So writing, I'm not a writer in the sense of I will write stuff and just one day maybe I'll do it. I only write if I will make it, or if there is a story that kind of inspires you. Like the same thing happened with 27 Children. I was there on a family vacation, and I heard about this story, and it just, like, it had such an impact on me, and I didn't think about it too much. But then there was a gap in my schedule, like there was nothing for me to do, and my wife said, let's just write that story. And then you take because 27 Children, that woman, it's real, the burden that she's carrying, it's real, but as a screenwriter, you kind of format the story in a way that it will look like a movie, so you can bring the audience through the characters that you create and the environment, so the audience can be drawn into the story, emerge into it, and follow the characters' emotions journey. Because and as a final, elicit emotions, because otherwise the message will get lost if it's not put in the right way to look like a movie.
Right. Now we do have a trailer of the film that we'd like to take a look at.
Sure. Thank you.
Doamna, aveți programare pentru astăzi? Da. La 3. Bine, atunci când plecați aici. Ești aici pentru analize. Le-am făcut data trecută și acum am venit ca să le citească. Ok. Dar analizele au ieșit bine?
Pierdere de sarcină, ați avut?
Nu. Păi asta e. Asta e, ești gravidă, fata mea. Dacă îți spun.
Aveți copii?
Nu.
N-ați vrut sau?
Ba da, dar n-a fost să fie. Cum te iubești?
Ana! Bă, nu auzi, e surdă!
Ce-i? Ce e? Am programare la doctor Noa și ți-am zis să dau.
Până ai la doctor săptămâna trecută?
Nu știu ce să zic. În asta aveți un steril cu și dacă ați încercat să faceți copii, trebuie scos mai întâi.
Da, sunt căsătorită, dar nu am un copil.
Stai, pa, dracu!
Când ați fost steril?
Nu am pus niciodată un sterile. Florile înfloresc și toamnă. Niciodată nu e prea târziu.
I know, I'm like tearing up over here. That's intense, and I know that you're from Romania, and this is actually a true story that happened in Romania. So were you?
It was a practice that they were doing in all the foster care home system throughout the former Eastern European communist bloc. So this is just I heard about that one, but it's not the only one. There are so many, but like if you go and research and try to find data and just bring truth, like, you can't. Like even this woman, she didn't know. Like they don't go to the doctors. Like they're so judgmental. The society and everything else is like she would never go to the doctor and say, okay, I'm gonna go to the doctor and just like do whatever a woman does. That's like no way. But she didn't find out until she had those pains, and she went to the doctor. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew the lead actress. Lead actress is 2005 Best Actress at Kahn, and I knew her before, like 3 years before. I wrote the script. I sent the script to her, and she agreed to be in the movie. And then I reached out to other professional actors, and I was there in Romania for 2 weeks, and then we did a table reading because I left Romania in 2000, and I wasn't sure how the language sounds authentic, because a lot of English words are in our vocabulary right now, so I just wanted to make sure that it looks authentic, like it doesn't look. I'm not good with the English. I'm not good with Romanian either. I'm in between. I was like, it's confused. Like So, for 2 weeks, I was scouting locations because I need to figure out where is the sun. If we go with the bus, it's gonna be crowded. Because I needed her to be alone. She's a really shy character in real life, and I had to portray the same thing in the movie. And also, the whole movie was shot with no crew. I didn't have not even a sound person. It was just me and the actors. But they were so good. Like we didn't any rehearse. We didn't do anything. 2 days and a half, and that was it.
Well, Daniel, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing the film. Thank you for the touching and too real story that that people have to deal with and don't even know, right?
Yeah.
But to bring the message so that other people are aware of it. So how can people find out about your film?
The hashtag is 27 Children Movie, but they can reach out to my website is danielwyland.com or Facebook, Instagram, and I share the link with everyone. It's interesting right now. Like you go through the film festivals, you keep it there with the password. But anyone who wants to see the movie can reach out to me, and I'll just give the link. And it's not
okay. And it'll be shown when?
It will be shown today at 7 p.m. The second screening, actually the last screening, and then there are other film festivals that will screen to Sonoma and Omaha, and we'll see what's next. I don't know.
Well, I'm so glad you're back here in Sedona, so thank you so much.
I feel I feel bad that I made you cry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's filmmakers. They want to entertain. They want to bring joy.
No.
That's good.
I'm glad that you did this. So thank you. And we will be back with more from the Sedona International Film Festival after this.